Well, we're joined by Micah Tyler, whose new CD is called The Story I Tell, and it actually debuted at #3 on iTunes. Like, you were telling me, this is a huge feat because it was kind of like that little engine that could. You were kind of getting the word out, and it just spread like wildfire, and people are supporting you.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. In the top 10, whenever I went #3, were like 6 people who were multiple Dove Award winners. I mean, Stephen Curtis Chapman, Chris Tomlin, people who have been household names in Christian music for the past decade, for 2 decades, 3 decades. And so, yeah, it was an unbelievable just shock to all of us, I think. So.
Well, congratulations. Now, kind of talk to us just kind of about you and your history. You're from Buna.
Yeah, from Buna.
But tell us about you.
Yeah, born and raised in Buna. I was actually a youth pastor in Buna for 9 years. Just love Southeast Texas, always have. And the Lord called me to a full-time ministry of traveling and doing music about 3 years ago, this coming January. And so I've been traveling, and I do camps and retreats and revivals and churches and concerts and here, there, this, that, and the other. I played probably about 150 dates this past year, and so I put 10,000 miles on my truck this summer, driving around and just going here, there, and everywhere. And so just trying to be faithful to what's in front of me. And so we've been working on this record now for over a year. I recorded at EMAX Studios, which is a Toby Mac studio over in Franklin, Tennessee, with my producer Kyle Lee and my executive producers, a lady named Jenny Riddle, who I co-wrote 7 of the songs with. Jenny actually wrote the song Revelation Song, which is in like the top 10 CCLI, Christian songs the last decade. And so, anyways, just had an awesome relationship with her, and she's been so great to me. And so, worked on this, was a lot of labor of love. What was awesome was Southeast Texas actually paid for this record. I did a Kickstarter back in the spring of the year before this past year, and we raised $17,001. It's like a Price is Right number.
Wow,
the
exactly.
$1,
the $1.
And so, but we raised that there, and there were almost 1,000 pre-orders here, and then after, so all was said and done, Southeast Texas funded this record, and so we've been celebrating this as a community.
That's right.
Which has been so special
community
for me because
support.
Would not have been able to do this without them, and then now they've showed up on iTunes, and it's unbelievable, the whole thing.
Now it says, The Story I Tell. What's your story? What's your message? What do you hope people learn?
Man, the bottom line is that there's always hope. I think that a lot of times we put ourselves in a situation where we just feel completely hopeless. The story, I actually wrote a song called The Story I Tell, and that's where the album came from. And it basically goes through in the gospel, in the 4 books in the gospel, there's 27 times that someone's story is told, but their name is never mentioned. So we call them the prodigal, or we call them the woman at the well, or we call them, and what's crazy is these people were delivered from those things, and these people were given hope by Jesus coming along. But we call them by their weakness. And the reason why, is I feel like, is because it's not by their strength anymore. God gives us the strength to be able to step through those things. And so I know for me, I am full of weakness. And so even just going through this whole thing with iTunes, and then just the way everyone supported us, I've been able to really feel a strength not my own over the last few days. So
okay, real quick, where can people get your CD?
Right now, it's available on iTunes.
Okay.
They can go on iTunes and just type in Micah Tyler. Other than that, I'll be anywhere that I'm playing. There'll be a table set up with merch, and they'll have CDs there. We're trying to look for some local businesses, so if there's a local business out there that would like to have the CD sitting on their table, shop window, or something like that, let me know. I'd love to be able to put it in there and have it available for the community.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And up next, we're going to talk to Sean McBride, the movie guy, and Tom Wright about the movies that are coming out. But right now, Micah's going to play us to break. We want to get a little preview.
Sounds great. Well, gather my stuff, pack it all up, send it down the river. There goes sorrow, my tomorrow's waiting for me. Well, I got no time to look behind, there's nothing here to see. It's time to let go, it's time to move on, I'm headed for the mountain. 'Cause there's a prize there for me. There's a prize there for me. My treasure has been stored up where I lay it at his feet. Oh, my Jesus is a prize that waits for me. Right or left, each way I step, I